what is your what? How do you feel about the importance of value education? Do you think it is important to preach value education, and what is your interpretation of value education?
As far as now today's education is concerned, there is no value in the education. Now education is something like you are sitting on the same branch of tree and you are cutting down the tree. And while you are sitting on the same branch, you are cutting down the tree. Even the branch is half cut, you cannot realize. But when the branch will be full cut, then only you will fall down, then you will understand where you have come. Hello and good afternoon.
Good afternoon, Mr. Anand Raj. Hi, so nice to see you again.
Yeah, same here. So, how are you doing?
Yeah. Can you hear me properly? I'm doing good. Can you hear me properly?
Yes, I can hear you well.
Okay, I see. Okay. So, did you go through the session notes for this session?
No, I don't know anything about session notes.
Okay, so the topic is jet setter. So, would you like to continue on that topic, or do you want to talk about something else?
What is the topic?
Jet, jet setter, traveler.
So,
Yes,
traveler.
would you like to talk about this topic? Yes,
So,
kind of, somebody who's interested into traveling and stuff. So, would
mhm.
you like to talk about this topic, or
Yeah, of course.
would you like to talk about something else?
No, no, I would like to talk about it, because I have been a big fan of traveling and I have been traveling across India and I loved traveling
Mm-hmm.
all around India. I have been a solo traveler most of the times and I enjoyed,
Mm-hmm.
traveling all around this India. I have been to also just Nepal out of India, but yeah, I enjoyed there.
Mm-hmm.
So traveling is kind
Okay.
of tonic for me, right? So every year, at least 4 or 5 times, I venture out to other states to just explore new places, enjoy my life. Yeah, so yeah, I love traveling.
So, how many states have you covered in India so far? I see you travel regularly. So, how many states have you covered?
I think not many states, but 7, 8 states, and I have covered these states in such a way that I could know whole India, how whole India looks like, right? I have not been to South India so far, so I have to travel South India very soon, so I could get the vibe of South Indians, how they are living, what is their culture, food, everything.
Okay.
Yes. Where are
And
you from?
of the places that you have, I'm from Madhya Pradesh, Bhopal, but I'm also partially from Rajasthan. So, I have a mixed blood.
Okay, you have mixed blood.
And 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 I'm married in UP. So I am Rajasthan, Madhya Pradesh, and UP mixed now.
Okay, so now you are bringing your blood to UP now, right? Okay.
Kind of, yes, but I'm basically a Rajasthani, and my forefathers from my father's side, my paternal side, moved to
Mhm.
Madhya Pradesh. My
Mhm.
maternal grandmother, which is my nanny's side, is still in Rajasthan. And now I'm married into a family which is from UP. So my in-laws are from UP. They're
Mhm.
like proper UP people, Uttar
Mhm.
Pradesh. But
Mhm.
my mother and my forefathers are from Rajasthan, who have settled into Madhya Pradesh.
Okay, great. Yeah. So, like,
And because I was working, yeah.
mhm.
So also because I was working as a cabin crew, I have visited a lot of India. I've lived in many different cities.
Okay, so you have been working as a crew on ship.
Yes, with Indigo. No,
Oh,
with Indigo Airlines.
okay,
Yes, I
airlines,
was working with them.
Indigo Airlines.
Yes,
Okay, great. So, yeah,
yeah,
I think you have also experience of traveling lots of states of India.
a lot of it.
Yeah.
Yes, definitely. And layover also provides us the opportunity to have a sneak peek into the lives of people of many different culture. So that's an additional benefit for sure. So I was asking you, which cities have you been to so far?
UP, you told I have been to Bengal and I loved Bengal, right? I explored Bengal very well.
Okay, correct me if I'm wrong. I also feel that some parts of Bihar and Bengal also share their culture to some extent. Is that
Of
true?
course. Yeah, it shares, right? But Bengal is different in terms of food, in terms of their living style. I have found, I have been to Durgapur, like almost all parts of Sialdah, Habra, all these. I have spent little bit time everywhere, right? So I found, culture is different. Yeah, some borders like Raniganj, which is very close to Bihar. So these places are closely related to each other and their culture, everything. But as far as you're going inside the West Bengal, it is quite different. Yeah,
Okay, and what did you like the most about Bengal?
language, food, and
Okay.
people.
Okay, but like why? What is so beautiful about their language, or what is so beautiful about the people?
Listen, Dada, like they would say Dada to brother, right? So everybody would come and say
Yes.
Dada. I don't remember even Bengali. I learned a little bit on those days, but I forgot now. So they would have, even you are going to bus stand or taxi stations, they would say Dada, sit, like have a seat and so many. So I was not understanding them very much, but they were able to understand my Hindi. So I was communicating with them in Hindi. So yeah, so second thing, the food was cheap in Bengal, so I loved it, right? So
Oh,
delicious and
is
cheap.
it?
Yeah, yeah, it is.
Okay.
So language, food, and people. Of course, I think people are nice everywhere. So just you have to be nice with them. Otherwise,
True.
people treat according to situation. So what they are, they just bring it out when times come. So yeah, I feel people were also good, but people are good everywhere. I have to not praise them,
True.
individually in Bengal only.
Okay, so did you also visit Kolkata?
Yes, I've been to.
And did you go to this that Rabindranath Tagore place, Shanti Niketan?
Yes, Santiniketan. I have been to Dakshineshwari Kali, where what is the name of this man, guru of Vivekanand, Ramkrishna Paramhans. Okay,
Ah,
so, yeah,
Ramakrishna Paramhans, right?
Paramhans.
Yes.
Okay, so I have been to his place. I have been to Zoo, biggest zoo of India, right? For what is botanical garden or zoological garden? I am always
Which
confused with
one?
this name. Botanical or zoological garden? What is known as that zoo?
Which garden are you talking about?
I'm talking about zoological or botanical. What do we say? Like zoological garden of
No, so we have botanical gardens as well, but I'm
huh?
asking about which garden are you talking about so that I can tell you if that's a botanical garden or not.
Alipur, Garden. Okay, that is in Kolkata,
Okay.
situated in Alipur, right?
Okay. So it must be a botanical garden.
Yeah, botanical garden. So I have been to there.
Yes.
Victoria Memorial Park, Sialdah, Ganga Sagar. So very famous
Yeah.
pilgrimage. So I have been to there almost
Okay.
everywhere.
Okay, so would you describe yourself as a religious person or as a spiritual person? Who are you?
See, as far as a person is concerned, persons should be only spiritual, not religious, because as far as all the religions can be submerged within spirituality, but spirituality cannot be submerged within religions, right? So yes, of
Mhm.
course, my answer is I don't feel like I'm a spiritual person, just I'm a person of myself. That's what I know.
Okay, so what is your understanding of when I said the word religious or spiritual? What is your interpretation of a religious person and what is your interpretation of a spiritual person?
Now, see,
How would you describe a religious person?
both both are very different. But if you go deep inside, then the word religion has been changed by priests, by pandit, by maulanas. That's why this became a different thing. Otherwise, this word religion is wonderful word. Religion means imbibing something that you are realizing in your life, right? You are feeling worth to
Mm-hmm.
imbibe, right? That is religion. But
Mm-hmm.
as time passed,
Mm-hmm.
these people have changed the name of
Mm-hmm.
this word, right? And this become a dirty word for right now, because if I look at the history, then history clearly is showing that this religion is a dirty word. Because of this, millions of people have been killed in history, right?
Mm-hmm.
So I prefer a spiritual word right now, because it is not confining you in any boundaries, right? It is giving you a limitless sky to fly. So that's why I love this
Mm-hmm.
word spiritual, not. Yeah, but I know
Wonderful,
the
wonderful.
background of this word religion is like once there was a time when spirituality was coming out of religion, but this Pandit has destroyed everything. So right now I will have to say you clearly that I am, a spiritual more than religious.
Okay. And what is your what? How do you feel about the importance of value education? Do you think it is important to preach value education? And what is your interpretation of value education?
As far as now today's education is concerned, there is no value in the education. Value means what? If education can change your life, it can bring something which will give you happiness in future, which is going to stabilize you, which is going to harness with your heart, brotherhood, and brotherhood with nature. I'm talking about, not with people. You are already brother of people, so there no need to become brother, right? So then only education is valuable. Now education is something like you are sitting on the same branch of tree and you are cutting down the tree. And while you are sitting on the same branch, you are cutting down the tree. Even the branch is half cut, you cannot realize. But when the branch will be full cut, then only you will fall down, then you will understand where you have come. So that the same thing has happened with human being. We are at half cut branch. This branch is cutting day by day, day by day. One day we will fall. Then we will understand this is not education, this is hell that we are bringing all around.
Okay.
So I'm not in favor of the education system that has been run all around the world. This must be stopped. We need to establish new education system which can flourish the human being, which can, give them intrinsic values, right? Not this
And
materialistic
what
value.
okay, wonderful thoughts. And if, okay, so let's say if you are made the Minister of Education, what changes would you like to bring? What
No changes.
changes would you
I
introduce in the system?
I do not want to be any minister, first of all, okay? Minister is a dirty word right
No, so
now.
let's assume,
Yes.
let's just assume maybe you become a minister and you make it a beautiful word because you bring around positive changes. Okay, so the people who are in the ministry might not be so good, so they are polluting the word. But let's say you get an opportunity to leave an impact on the society in a positive way, then what would you want to do?
See, I'll have to do lots of changes. And if I talk about the change, then that change would be looking like impossible right now because we have come so far that it is very difficult to go back. And even I do not want to go back. I just want to mend it right now at this point. Then it is going to be crazy, right? Why we need schools, first of all? No other animals go to school. But after all, they are living happily in this world, right? They are living their life exuberantly. And more happier than human being, but we are educating our child in schools. After all, they are becoming, no, they don't have any value to their nature, the society, their parents, and whatever. You can clearly see in your eyes of your children like how they are becoming manic every day by day. Look at the go just on your road and look at the people. They are becoming manic. What made them manic? Education, nothing else. Yeah, if in past people were uneducated but they were good, they were understanding the intrinsic value of human nature.
Okay.
I will have to pull down your school education system, which is making your child crippled right now. I will have to pull down all these education system, and I will have to take them somewhere close to the nature where he can learn by themselves, where they can. If I have to, I will have to just pull him in water to learn how to swim. I will not be not teaching in school how to swim, right? Just I will just I will show them how to swim. If I have to teach them how to dance, then directly I will expose them in front of a stage where they can dance. They have to not fantasize these things in their mind. Right now all the universities, and you are fantasizing things up to your bcom b university age, and after that you are going to get job and settle somewhere. Why I have to wait so much to live the life? I will be living in the moment. I will be teaching the things that is valuable for them at moment, not in future, not fantasizing, right?
Okay, so very well, wonderful, and I am really intrigued to hear your thoughts, and they were very interesting and different too.